guys, you know how last time I said we're going to be using some of this stuff a lot? Well, I want you to take notes again. But first, go back to the page that we did yesterday on average. What I need you to know is that average is the same thing as the mean. So if it says find the mean of all of these numbers, they're saying find the average of these numbers. We're not going to write those notes down again because we've already written them down and there's no point in doing that. So what I want you to do now is get in your science notebook, title this median, mode, and range. Okay? So you're going to split your page into 3. You're going to label them. Okay, now I'm going to erase this so it's not in our way. So if you look at example 1, it says find the mean, median, mode, and range of Janelle's game points shown below. Now, so I'm just going to write down all of the game points in a row. So I have 50, then I have 85, 80, 90, 85, 90, 95, 90, 100. These are all the game points. I'm going to get this out of our way so we're not as confused. So now, before you do anything, I want you to put these numbers in order from smallest to largest, okay? So, out of all my numbers, 50 is my smallest, so I'm going to cross off 50, and I'm going to write it again right above my 50. So next I have 80, yep, that would be my next one. Now, I have 90, and, oh, nope, I have an 85. So I'm going to cross off my 85, but I'm going to write it above my 90. I'm doing this because I should have a number above each of my numbers. That way I know I didn't forget anything. Okay, so I've done 85. I have 1, 2, 3 90s. So I'm going to write that 3 times above the next 3 numbers. Then I have 95. And 100. Notice how I ended up with a number above each one of my numbers. That's how I know I did not forget anything. Okay? Because when we do the median numbers, the most important thing is the numbers must be in, oops, forgot my R. Must be in order first. Then you are going to find the very middle number, okay? So let's say I'm going to go cover up, next to, my middle number's 90. This one's a 90, and this one's a 90, so my middle number is just 90, okay? Now, if this number here had been 88 and this one had been 90, my middle number would have been 89. Oops, you can't see that. My middle number between those two would have been 89. If my middle number here was 86 and 90, I would have listed all of the numbers between the two, which would be 87, 88, 89. And so the middle number of those is 88. That would have been my middle number. Now, in the scenario that my middle numbers would have been 89 and 90, what is halfway between 89 and 90? 89 and a half. Okay, so it would have just been 89.5. I know that's a lot of information, but the middle number isn't always going to be just one number, and it isn't always going to be the same number like it was here. Sometimes there's other options. Now, mode. The mode is the most. Which number appears the most? So if I look at my list, I have 150, 180, 85, 90, 90, 90, 95, 100. Okay, so 90 appears the most. So my mode is 90. And now my range is the largest minus the smallest number. So my largest number was 100 in my list over here. My smallest number was 50. So 100 minus 50. So my range is 50. Now the last little part to that, it says, is there an outlier in this set? So somewhere off to the side, not in your three things, an outlier, you can even make a new little box. An outlier is a number that is way different than the others. Okay, so an outlier is a number that is way different than all the others. So if I look at my numbers, I have 80 and 85, those are only 5 apart. 85 to all my 90s are 5 apart. 95 is only 5 away. 100 is only 5 away. But over here I have 50, which is 30 points away from 80. That's way different. All of my other ones were only 5 points away from each other. But my 50 is 30 points away, which means my 50 is going to be an outlier because it was way different than any one of my numbers. It broke my pattern. Okay, like I said, please take notes on this. Please, please, please take notes because this is something that we are going to be seeing a lot. Okay?